Veterans and families earn many benefits during and after their service, but many times these benefits go overlooked, especially VA loans. 29% of active military or veteran homeowners did not use a VA loan for their home purchase because they didn't know about them. And that's leaving a lot of support and money on the bargaining table. Kevin Parker, the Vice President of Field Mortgage Originations and Navy Federal Credit Union, joins us now with retired Brigadier General John Prey of the U.S. Air Force. Welcome to both of you.
Good morning. Good to be here.
Hi, Anna.
Thank you so much for joining me. This is a very important topic, especially as we circle around Memorial Day. I know that we have a lot of military families in this part of the country. So what are the top 3 misconceptions about VA loans?
Yeah, and so first thing I'll say is, as a very experienced VA lender, we have a lot of expertise in working with our members and the veteran borrowers to better understand some of the challenges in the marketplace. And so we put out this VA Spotlight report because we want to better understand some of those perceptions and misconceptions. And some of the top 3 misconceptions that came out, I think you hit the first one in your intro and talking about one, eligibility, meaning about 30% of a veteran didn't even realize, they didn't even think to use a VA loan, 30%. Number 2, they thought it takes too long. And that's not true either. Whether you're doing a VA loan or conventional loan, they both take approximately 30 days to close, depending on what part of the country you live in. And then the third misconception we hear is that veterans think it's too much paperwork required. And that's also false. It's only one additional document we need when doing a VA loan, and that's a certificate of eligibility, which we work with the Veteran Administration to get a copy of ourselves. And that's a good thing because that's the document that actually validates the benefits that veteran actually has.
So how is a VA loan different maybe from other types of loans, and how do they work?
Yeah, so the difference is really that VA loan is backed or subsidized by the government. And what that actually means is the federal government is taking on some of the risk of that loan. And it allows a lender like Navy Federal Credit Union to pass the benefits down to the veterans and military service members. Now, those benefits show up in 2 different ways. One, in the interest rate. You get a lower interest rate, meaning you're going to have a lower payment. And 2, lower down payment. So you're not required to put down as much as you would on a typical loan, meaning that that extra money that you may have that you would have put down as down payment, you can now use for relocation expenses or other housing expenses related to it.
So General Prey, we obviously value our military members here. What can getting a VA loan mean for them in terms of, really showing them that we appreciate their service, but also making something like a barrier to homeownership even easier for them?
It's interesting. It's all about educating our military families that this powerful option of a VA loan exists. And I have to do a big shout out to Kevin and the entire Navy Federal Credit Union team for their spotlight on VA loans, because I think it's going to do a lot to help educate the military families that they have the opportunity and the chance to realize the dream of the American dream of home ownership. So this is incredibly powerful. I was in the military for 27 and a half years, and I've had 4 VA loans over my lifetime. And I would encourage all our military members to look at this option as a very viable and a realistic option for them being able to reintegrate into their communities. We strongly believe it's important to help our military families in their time of need for all they have done for all of us in our nation's time of need.
Thank you so much for your service, sir. We appreciate you as well. Now, Kevin, for those considering jumping into the market, what does getting a VA loan look like right now?
Yeah, so it's still historically a good time to get into the market. I mean, rates are still historically low. Yes, they have gone up a little bit over this course of the year, but it also means that there's a lot more competition. Now, competition is typically good for borrowers. Well, if you're a buyer in today's market, that means that you might have a few other people competing for that same home. And so having a VA loan does help solidify and add more substance to your contract offer. But the first thing we'll definitely say is when it comes to VA loan, you want to reach out to your lender and learn as much as possible about your VA benefits, learn how much you qualify for. And our loan officers, our team members are here to help just to do that.
And if we do have somebody that is interested in trying to get a VA loan, what are some resources that they have to do that?
Well, from a loan perspective, they can go to NavyFederal.org, and for Operation Homefront resources,
Yeah, please go to operationhomefront.org if you're interested in any of our very helpful programs to help our military families, or if you are interested in helping us help this very special and deserving group of our fellow citizens.
Well, you guys said it, a very deserving group of citizens, and I can't think of anything more important than our military members who serve sometimes overseas, sometimes in different locations, that to be able to create their American dream here at home and have a stable place that they can come every day and just know that that's their home. I think that's absolutely wonderful. So thank you again for joining us, Kevin, and General Prey. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. All right, make sure you stay with us. We have a lot more North Dakota Today coming up right after the break.